The objective of this practice is to know and use the machinery of the CIMA, in this case the operation and characteristics of the water jet cutting machine, and also to make several tests in different materials and shapes. For this practice, we use polymer foam, metal and acrylic in the OMAX water jet cutting machine.
Okay, for turn on the machine, we need to turn on the interrupts in this part, and then we start on the chiller pulling this maneuver. Then we need to open the valves of water and air in this part, pulling these manivels, and then we need to wait to the water to fill up this container to the top to the. We need to check also the filters of the water. In this part, we check that the water is being clean, and then we turn on the bomb in this part, pulling out the emergency secure.
These are the different types of abrasive. As you go up in the HPX, you get a better quality work. As you can see, with the 50 HPX, you cut faster, but you get less smooth surfaces. When you get 120 HPX, you get smoother surfaces. This container is where you have the abrasive that's gonna go through the flow. It's gonna go up all the way there to the machine, where it's gonna start pumping it out and mixing with water, so it cuts better the piece.
With this switch, we can change the water level to up and down when we want to move.
So here in the computer we can select the kind of cut that we are going to have. We have 5 different qualities, and here we can see that the green line is the one that isn't going to cut, it's just where the machine is going to pass through. And then in this part, and then here in the X and Y we have to collocate the point 0 where the machine is going to have the home, and then we here start the cutting.
These pieces were cut in the water jet machine, and as you can see carefully, one side you get a smooth finish, the other side you get a little bit of a rough finish. That's because of the abrasive. But you get really the good definition even in really small parts, as you can see here. Here you can see the only defect in these kind of pieces is this, the insertion hole where the water jet first seeps through. But besides that, you get really good pieces with really good finishes, and that's it. As you can see, this machine is capable of cutting through different fibers, metals, aluminum, titanium, steels, and it can go up to 6 inches. This is a 5-inch block, which was cut this way, but you can go all the way to 6 inches. You can also cut foam and different types of rocks.
We need to calibrate our pointer with this tool. We put it in our material and we check how tall this is.
Here we can see a diagram of the water cutting machine. In the number 1 we can see the high pressure pump. Then the number 7 is the computer that has the program for cutting. The number 6 we have the lines which moves the X and Y axis. In the number 5 we have the 12 that contains the abrasive that is going to go out from the number 3 with water. And finally the number 2 is where we move up and down.
The advantage of using this machine is that we can cut almost all the materials, like stone or different types of aluminum. The disadvantage of using this machine is that it is very expensive. The advantages of using the laser machine is that we can cut materials that can be wet. The disadvantages of using this machine is that the height can be more than 10 millimeters in some materials. The cutting manual process, we have a disadvantage that we don't have precision with the hand, and advantage is that it's very cheap.
Okay, this machine is important in the industry because it's the one of the best quality cutter machine, and it do complex cuts in most of the materials.
After this practice, the water jet cutting, I saw that you get really good pieces, you get pieces done in a fast, efficient manner, but you need a large space to work with this kind of machinery.
Thanks to this practice, I could learn how does the water jet machine works and also how to use it, which is very helpful because it's very used in industrial design. It is very simple to use and practical.
For this practice, we saw one of the most effective process of cutting in the industry, that is the water jet. Comparing this with the others we investigate, we can conclude that the water jet is more efficient. This is because we can do work in less time and we can do more complex forms and things.
With this practice, I can conclude that it is a simple process, despite it is not a cheap machine. The water jet cutting is very important in the industry because all the materials that can be cutted with a very good quality.